This is Die Sporting Network.
Of the top high school basketball teams in the nation. The first game of the day is a matchup between the Eagles of Gonzaga High School versus the Gaels of Mount St. Joseph. Let's introduce the starting lineups. First, the Eagles of Gonzaga. Number 2, Chase Peterson. Number 3, Axton Scott. Number 5, Aaron Muyamba. Number 21, Dylan Higginbotham. And number 24, Dave Muyamba. The Eagles are coached by head coach Keith Urkel. And now, the Gaels of Mount St. Joseph. Number 1, BJ Branson. Number 5, Chauncey Rose. Number 12, Saxton Simley. Number 35, Kenneth Anthony. And number 11, Aaron Early Schumer. The Gaels are coached by head coach Matt Quatchy.
Back in the Hill Fieldhouse once again for the fourth Very Mellow Classic. First year was here. And then lately we got a battle of purple.
We do. It's the great Colapsi will take his team over. They're here locally against one of the Boston Catholic great schools. One of the best conferences in the nation versus one of the best conferences in the nation, right?
Yeah.
And today's going to be full of teams coming from some of the greatest conferences in the nation.
No doubt about it. Gonzaga, a lot of people thought was in a big rebuilding mode with Coach Turner going down to Mount Verde, Keith Argos come in and kept some of that staff, but they've done impressively well this season. 16-5, they're looking good. And a big non-conference matchup with Mount St. Joe's beating Glen Country, the game we had last night.
Here we go.
Tip off here, the Eagles get it first here in the Hill Fieldhouse. Higginbotham has been impressive as a point guard here so far. Inside, Mabanga lays it in.
That's going to be a matchup St. Joe's definitely have to figure out today.
Big Dave is definitely a presence in the middle.
He is. But, Colapsi, I'm sure he's had a week to prepare because of the ice snowstorms we've had. So we're ready to go.
Yep.
They did play last night, though.
Yeah, I talked to him early. He said the turnaround, that early turnaround. Hopefully his team can be able to take advantage of it early there with the two. Early had to pick it up last night in the matchup against Glen Country, but he got going in the second half. Him, Word, and Ransom was the straws that stirred the drink in the win.
Now, what was the final score last night?
Coming with it here.
Yeah, Bottom's definitely going to be a problem today. Very good footwork.
Inside here, hooks up. No good.
Big rebound by Anthony.
Back the other way here.
Go for Chauncey Word to get them set here. Some type of set. Fun intended. Oh, good defeat. No basket. Rebound. Butler to bring the ball up.
Strip there. Word couldn't get it in time and stays here.
Chauncey Word's having a really big year as a sophomore.
I mean, had a stint last night. He had about 17 points in the third quarter.
No, and he's just starting to scratch the surface. Like I said, a young kid here.
Shot clock at 10. Back inside here to layup. No, but
Right off the glass.
Lumbar with the rebound and the putback.
See here, 4-2, about 5:50 to go in the first quarter here. A fun-filled day.
First to 5 for us, Dano. And
It is.
all 5 matchups are important. You know, we had 6 originally. Mount Carmel and Spalding had to do conference make up the day. Big 3 from Word. You spoke about that. Yeah, Mount Carmel Spalding could not be a part. They had to make up conference games because of the weather.
No, and
We'll have an update on those games as well throughout today here.
and 1 o'clock, I believe, is tip time for them.
Yep. Mount Carmel against McDonough up in Orange Mills, and Spalding's hosting Loyola in a BCL matchup.
And I believe Loyola got a win in the BCL. Right on that, they've scratched the surface now with the new coaching staff down there.
Back inside here. Doubled in there.
Big bucket.
That's the brother right there, Alan Maramba. Brother's a senior there. Allen, and David is the sophomore. Pull up for Word. Tipped and missed there. Rebound back.
4:56 to go. 6-5 favor of the Gaels. No fouls either side.
That's a reset there from Anthony.
Correction. Right here today in the side
Foul call number 35, Kenneth Anthony.
Very iconic, Jim. You know, Morgan and Conference playing on the west side.
Today?
Yep, near Montgomery. They got a women's and men's doubleheader there, so that's why Morgan was free in the Hill
Use the
Fieldhouse
gym
was free
today,
today. 4:50 remaining here in the quarter. Fakes it there. Scott. Back to David Maramba. Over to Allen. Brother to brother. The layup is good.
That's the problem when you have that size and strength. You can draw the double team, but when your brother and you are on the same court, you're going to find
But
it.
you know what's funny? I think Joe's have a brother to brother
They do.
connection too. Shot clock is 16. Anthony. Word. Pull up. In and out. Simile, the former Eagle here, shooting 2 against his former team.
Now today they're on a college like so that does take a little bit of an adjustment. The 3-point line, and I know that Gonzaga and Crusader play a decent amount of games.
It's funny, I was going to ask you about that adjustment because it does take an adjustment when you're on a full college floor compared to a high school.
And the line's a little further back. I remember last year when we did the BCL game, Loyola's was further back, big people there. And they didn't have the shorter line, so it was strictly the men's college. And they were missing a lot of threes. A lot of teams that were designed for that, you could tell, were definitely not quite used to this higher ceiling. But again, both of these teams play in all types of environments. There we go. 8-7, favor of the Zags. Out of DC versus Mount St. Joe out of Baltimore. Coached by the great Kalachi.
Back inside here, layup is in. What a play there.
Another basket.
Again. He is definitely.
At some point today, St. Joe's obviously going to have to figure out a way to stop him.
Pull up for Ranson.
Ranson just had a great decorated career over at Mount St. Joe.
Yep.
See him swing the ball. Mount St. Joe and a man. Good.
Back the other way inside. Layup is up early.
We have an 11-10 lead now in favor of Baltimore's Mount St. Joe.
They're 15-6 is Gonzaga. Back on it. So Mount St. Joe's with 3 fouls now. 2 more they put Gonzaga in the double.
at the very Melo event brought to you by Downtown Lochte. Obviously, the Melo brand.
We'll see Melo here a little later in all likelihood, I guess.
Another, at one point, I don't know if he still has it, but Sam Brand, who's very big in Team Melo, had the three-point record, if I'm not mistaken, here at Morgan as a Bear.
He's running around here somewhere.
He is. Sam's not one to just sit and kind of hang out. You know, he's always on the move doing something.
Second shot here. Got it.
Big bucket.
Ties this game at 11.
Subbing in for the Gaels is number 23 and number 11. Ituli and Early Jr. Looks like Mount St. Joe is going to pick them up. I'm sorry, Gonzaga is going to put a little bit of a zone pressure on them. Got to get rid of it. And they cross midcourt with about 20 left on the shot clock.
Yeah, that's a long in. Ranson for three. That three looks so well.
Son of Maryland, former Maryland assistant coach Bino Ranson, who's now coaching.
Yeah, St. Joseph in Philadelphia. That's where it's going to be next year. Three right back. There for St. Paul. Ties it at 14. 2 minutes. Left the corner. Got the steal.
He got away with one there.
Tipped and missed there. Etchelon with his footwork, staying in bounds, able to get the rebound over.
The great Clutchy is giving the ref a little, I don't know if you saw it, but I did talk there.
Be careful. We heard a cuss word last night in the matchup. Cutchin, Coach O'Donnell got the boot.
Oh, in the MIA, you're not allowed, or the BCL, you're not allowed to use profanity.
Yeah.
Really, none of them are you allowed, but they really, oh, he had him right there.
Yeah.
Feed him again. Oh,
Back.
what a good
what a dish.
Oh.
Shooting two. It was the right idea there for Patrick Shime. He's coming up to see the fair line.
You know, I'll tell you, and I'm Dave. I'm butchering the name here.
Yeah. Luambe.
You know, in addition to the footwork being good, just the finishing, you know, he's obviously very good in the paint, but I've seen him do a couple passes really well. I've seen him set screens where he's rolled very well. Looks to be very fundamentally sound. Checking in for the Gaels is number 31.
A CR word, that's the younger brother of
Chauncey. Short.
Tapped up in the air, almost went in and back. Chauncey work. 120 remaining in the court.
15-14, favor of the Zags. Little dribble handoff here for the Gaels. Looking to free up.
Oh, that's a three.
Well, that looked like some contact over there. But the fact that St. Joe's not really complaining, maybe I didn't see what I thought I saw.
Back. Shime, it gets it over. That's a three. Short. Branson with the rebound. 50 seconds left in the court. Oh, Ranson to the 10. And got it. And one. Right over to Mount Mulumbo right there.
I think we're going to get a Ranson tour as he finishes his career. Always great, one of the great Baltimore basketball players. He'll go down as Mr. Ranson will. But I think he's not done yet, though.
That's not. To do. Wasn't intimidated. It went over to the sophomore and challenged him.
Interesting. Clutchy, when they are on the free throw line, occasionally, but for the most part, he doesn't really have anybody there. He wants them back in their set.
Yeah, I was going to say, very rare you have him
late in the game, or maybe he might see something here and there, but it's, you know, mainly he doesn't really like to have any of them there. Have them back and ready to be in their set.
30 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Nice pass inside, a double. CR Word with the block. He's out of bounds. Yeah, it's a long he just ran out of real estate. Ran out of real estate right there.
Another sponsor today is Pure.
Yeah. Pure's on a lot of the chairs, on both the special chairs and the benches. Shot clock at 7.
Ah, you had that and he waited.
Oh boy. Short. Oh, what an offensive rebound, lays it in. Big one.
15 seconds left.
Early. Couldn't get the tip to go. Ranson right there to get it in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Almost. End of one here.
19-17, Damaris.
Yeah, what a game. We got a good one. We're back in the second quarter here coming up. All right, second quarter here underway. I'm on side and likely here with you from the 4th Ferry Melo Classic. St. Joe's.
Never started the shot clock.
Never moved, yep. It's up by 2 in this one, and we expected a close game. We've had that so far.
We did. I think all games today are pick-ems, to be honest with you.
I would agree.
Several great matchups today.
We're in with Paul the 6th. Ranked number, the whole clock went out. Ranked number 1 in the Max Prep poll, ranked nationally in Alpha polls. Got the country against an Oak Hill team that's trying to make some steam back, and they've had a good season so far.
They do, and the number 1 player in the country. I was talking to John Jeter today, the Oak Hill coach, who did some stint at John Carroll, very successful, was on the same
and a part of the Melo program also.
Yep, absolutely. And he was saying they have the number 1 player in the country, meaning Paul the 6th.
Oh yes, Jordan Smith is a treasure to behold. Again, we have an issue with the shot clock. We can get this together here.
I think there's some questions because now in this situation, I know there's some where the whistle actually can restart the clock. I wonder if that's the case today, or colleges have that, but I don't know if they incorporate that into this.
Word inside to the basket and in. Drive to the hoop.
Shot clock didn't reset again. 21-17, 7:37 to go.
Definitely don't want that to be an issue throughout.
No, especially an event like this. You don't want it ever to be an issue.
Period, yeah.
I was at a game the other night. It was Concordia in the B conference and St. Paul's, and they finally had to turn it off. I hope that's not the case today.
Right, so both teams will go to their respective sidelines here while they get the issue situated. Coming up, we got the St. James and McNamara. Now, McNamara's not been healthy. Got to see who's here in that matchup today. The St. James, I had them a couple weeks ago down in their building against St. Stephen St. Agnes, and they look very impressive. And they're trying to get things moving in their first year of assistance as a program.
And of course, you know, just down in that area, it's a lot of very quality basketball. DMV in general.
Yeah. Think about them. Bamba inside, blocked there by Word. The battle of the young brothers. And in this instance, Word with the foul.
The key will be, too, you don't want, if you're St. Joe, you have bigs, but you don't have a lot of them. So you don't want to get into foul trouble, because if you do and you have to sit guys out, I think, you know, Big Dave's going to have a big day.
No question. First shot. Got it.
21-18.
They say, you know, still cleanup going on throughout the area.
It is.
We're blessed. We won't get any additional.
Correct. But with this, you know, single-digit weather, we're getting Minnesota weather here. I feel like I'm in Burlington, Minnesota.
It's going to stay here with the Zags.
Eagles basketball.
Taking the ball out for St. Joe will be for Gonzaga will be number 3, Axton Scott. Looks like they're pretty spread here. Now St. Joe looks like they're in a zone, or is that just a...
Bamba, for 2 guys, able to get his own rebound back, and fouled again by Word. That's 2 quick ones there by the freshman. Like you were just saying, Dan, the foul trouble.
Foul call on number 31, C.R. Word.
Last time I was in the this gym was for a.
Eagles basketball.
I was there for the Baltimore City Championship game
I
last.
was there for that. Where DJ Dansler finished another historic point guard career.
Yeah.
Fathered one of the best games.
That's a three. Cans it. That ties it at 21.
Earlier this year, I came to a lot of more games than Will Thomas was here.
Oh, yes.
Baltimore now playing in Ireland, having a really good time. Allison Wynn, if you're out there listening, be sure to watch us tomorrow.
No doubt.
One of your biggest fans. Looks like Gonzaga now is in the 3-2 zone.
Forced word in the push. Didn't want to gain that way.
They did. And I think both programs today checking in for the Gaels is number...
Well, I was talking with the great Michael Wilborn down there and his wife here.
Yeah.
His son is on Gonzaga,
Okay.
number 22. And we've mentioned in Gonzaga and Mount St. Joe's, both mirror images of each other.
They are, even to the uniforms.
Yes.
Looks like right now they're in a 2-3, meaning St. Joe. See how Gonzaga counters this.
Shot clock at 17.
Still trying to get the ball in.
Back. Tough. Good by word. They didn't commit the third foul. He was able to stand his ground. Echelon back. Hodges.
See if they run here.
Deep three for Ranson. Short.
A little short.
Batted in the air. C.R. Word with a big offensive rebound.
Number 11, Mr. Shine. The 6'7" sophomore. These teams are loaded too. You know, when they go to the bench, not a lot. You don't miss a lot of a beat here when the subs come in.
No doubt. A full ingredient lineup. Oh, my baby, right in his zone, right there, the two.
That was interesting. Gonzaga had two guys that were kind of low, and they obviously something was a signal, and they both came up at the same time. St. Joe didn't see that coming. It'll be interesting to see if they run that a little bit more right now in the 3-2 zone. Good pass work.
Back the other way. That's Gonzaga up two. Had it. Turn. Oh, fighting for it. Able to still keep it as a Zags. Dish with a kiss. I got Gonzaga their first game against Landon this season. Looking at them now, a totally different team. The confidence is there, and the playing as well. That is an A1. Count it, Burley.
You know, they don't play a lot of zone in the BCL. So it'll be interesting because if you don't see it a lot, now you've gone up playing against it over the years, you've all played at high levels, but you don't see it a lot. I'm wondering if that's why Gonzaga's in that right now, to kind of get St. Joe out of their comfort zone. Josh Zersky played a lot of zone, or coached a lot of zone when he was at Loyola, but he's not there anymore. Now York.
He's bounced a little bit, but he's doing well at York, man.
Is number one team in the country.
A couple wins here. Number one team in, what's that, division?
He's got his point guard from Parkville with him too, John, so.
Like I said, Public City Ball should be back in business next week. And
hopefully, yep.
Some big matchups abounding.
City Edmonton, I'm not sure what the date's been set yet, but obviously that's the biggest public school game in the area, I think, right now.
Inside and one! With the game one to go.
Number 1, B.J. Ranson.
That's his second. We'll continue to monitor that. He's still a senior. You're going to probably trust to leave him in, obviously. Not just any senior, too. Like, again, a name that'll be brought up for many years to come.
Let's lead to 4 now here for Gonzaga.
3-2 back in Gonzaga there.
Jay Sinton.
Every time St. Joe's needed a big basket today, Ranson has done it.
He can pull that jumper from anywhere.
He can. Now, has he decided where he's going to go next year?
Oh, he's going to St. Joseph's. What is that?
You did say that.
Deep three. No. Rebound back. That's along with it. That is here today. That's along inside. Oh, God.
Here come the Zags.
Here come Hard.
They got the numbers now.
The rainbow. Uh-oh. Brother to brother. Oh, oversacked that one.
If you'd have held that 1 second longer, you'd have probably got it.
And Ranson. Drains it.
Big. Big bucket.
Oh, the old Sam, stars need to be stars, and he's doing it right now.
They do, especially in these showcase games, on these showcase floors.
Got it. Lead to 2 for the Gaels.
See what they come out in here, 30-28, favor of Mount St. Joe. Mount St. Joe's now in a 2-3 zone. And that's more than likely to get Big Dave there, some help on Big Dave and his brother.
Speaking of Big Dave, they got a triple team.
There, they do.
They got, oh my goodness. You talking about a triple whopper right there.
Wow.
And it ties it at 30.
Just this young, I mean, his patience and his calmness in the floor.
Simile inside.
Got it back.
Got it back. Don't want to do too much. No, you're playing your former team. Ranson. Tips and miss. Anthony trying to fight for it. The Eagles got it back here. Kicks it. Bounce pass. Open three. Short. Allen fighting for it. He's going to go back. Whoa, look out.
Second in for the Zags should be number 15. Mr. Jack.
Bob is all right. He is. Some of the assistant coaches there from Mount St. Joe to get out the way of that one.
Exactly.
How you doing, Ludacris?
You know.
Get out the way.
Doing 90 on the highway, apparently.
Right. Cold Spring Lane and Hill Road can be a speedy highway sometimes.
It can. Sometimes you got to park on the road when the weather's nice. When I say nice, not brutally horrible.
Back here, 2:30 left in the half. You know, Pops and Sam Branch did a great lineup here for the Melo Classic. But every game could main event or event in the country.
It could. And a lot of these games would sell out all high school gyms. If we were in high school gyms today, you know, you put this by itself at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, sold out.
Sold out. We're looking forward to St. John's and I see the Lochte, man, but St. John's and St. Francis, what a game that's going to be. St. John's is recently nationally ranked in most of the polls lower. What a year Coach O'Connell's had there.
No, he has. St. Francis is here as the national rankings. They beat the #1 team in the country earlier.
Yeah.
We're actually later today going to see a former St. Francis Milford Mill back to St. Francis guard.
Tied at 30 here. And Dano, what you think Gonzaga might do here?
Again, I think if I'm them, you know, this will be interesting because you got your...
The smaller lineup now.
It is.
Oh, what a three.
Give the big... Sometimes coaches will like to give the big fella, you know, a break. They'll tie it in with the end of the half.
Back over here.
Gonzaga back in the 3-2.
Jumper! Drains it! Yeah. That was Simile against
That's the one thing here in a 3-2, those corners can be tricky, especially if they know how to attack the zone.
Yeah.
But you got to have guys that can hit from the corner too, which Gonzaga appears to have.
Right at 30 here. 33, excuse me. Oh, tipped and miss. Nice offensive rebound there. With his juggle it. Pull up! Yeah. Let's see who they get it on. If it's on Ranson, that might not be bad. If it's on Anthony, it might be bad.
Foul call number 35, Kenneth Anthony.
It's Anthony's third, yeah. That's what I said. It might be bad.
Well, Ranson has two. That's starting to be a little bit of a factor here.
It is on both ends. You're right.
Yeah.
I just felt with Mbamba, with younger Mbamba. need all the fouls you
You
can
do,
get
you
against
do.
him.
And just the height on, you know, you look at the roster here for the Jags, 6'4", 6'6", 6'5", 6'5", 6'7", a couple 5'11" guys in there, but we won't see them too much in the paint dominating like the others.
2-point game here, 1:08 remaining here.
Not impressed again that Gonzaga's used. It's somewhat slowed St. Joe down.
Oh, wide open, see a word, puts it through. Lead tied now at 35.
Here we go.
Back, swings it, shot clock at 13.
Brings it out. Yeah.
Travel.
Feet were moving.
Traveling is the call. Gaels Basketball.
30.7 seconds remaining.
It is, it is. Look for them to get one possession. The shot clock is pretty much off. Gonzaga staying in that 3-2 zone here. See what Ransom does. Looks like he's trying to bring a little tighter here, if I'm understanding what I'm hearing from the crowd, from the coach. Look for the last shot. I'm betting it's going to be Ransom.
Back. Oh, word. Up. Ooh, close. Shooting two. That was close.
It was 1.6 seconds. St. Joe's going to give, looks like Ransom a quick break here at the end of the half. Obviously, you don't want to take any chance of a foul. And then we'll be bringing in early junior, who's actually a sophomore.
Look at the Gaels. No Ransom to be graduating, but boy, it's still low.
Shooting two.
As always, a very good team for years to come.
I was going to say they are, and they'll get, a transfer too. And Klotzy's going to build the program. There's JV kids we may not even know.
Yeah, true that.
That we will know. Like Darren Morcell played 2 years of JV. We know him.
Talked to his mom last night, actually.
Yep.
36-35.
Timeout there. With
A
1.6.
rare end of the half timeout. We're back to end the first half coming up here. All right, 1.6 left. Hill, Eagle. Simile got it. Nope. It's halftime here in the first game of 5 here in the Melo Classic. It's St. Joe's up 36-35. We're back in the second half here from Hill and Road coming up. Second half, we're about to get going. A 1-point game here to Mount St. Joe's and Gonzaga here, Dan. And what a wide open bucket there, no good.
It was. Yeah, he might have been able to finish that on the layup, but as we always say, it's easier sitting up here.
Oh, yeah.
I know everything up here.
Intercepted there. That's foul on Simile. It was contact there. Assembly second, I believe.
Foul call on number 12, Sexton Simile.
Yep, this Assembly side.
Eagles basketball.
It's going to be the big thing here.
It is.
The foul
it is.
trouble, like you were saying earlier in the first half then.
Especially down low. Just Gonzaga is so loaded in that front court. So it looks like St. Joe has moved back to a man. Help side man, that is.
Tried to save it, could not.
Here comes Ransom.
Ransom with a big head of steam. Finger rolled it, but couldn't get it to go. Remember, with the defensive rebound. And to Ransom's point, he's trying to get that in before Big Dave came back at him.
He was.
Layup is in. Gonzaga retakes the lead.
37-36.
Peterson with the 2.
From the Gaels of Mount St. Joe.
37-36. And a whistle.
Foul call on number 3, Axton Scott.
Axton Scott with his second foul. The first of the quarter for the
Gaels basketball.
The purple, Dan. Got you.
I bleed purple too, Damaris.
You do. Layup is in there for Early. Early was off an injury. He's come back in the last couple of weeks. Has been very impressive. They're used to more in the bench role to working back in. Kicks it, fakes, shoots, short.
Tell you, when he misses, it's never wide. It's always either a little short or a little long, meaning his
We're here, no good.
And shooters like that, that's an easy tweak for him. We'll see if he tweaks it here. I'm saying easy. Because of hours of practice, it's easy. 38-37. The Gaels.
Basketball.
Looking here inside, a met word with the resistance. It stays here with the Gaels.
Gaels basketball.
Looks like the Carmelo Anthony Team Melo programs brought some of the younger kids here today to soak this all in. Great opportunity.
Yeah, we've seen the girls' side as well. It's always
We
great
have.
to see that here when you have the AU programs. 20-37 your score.
See what they have. They're picking them up very high.
Yep.
Screens very high as well. Look for him to roll.
That's a 3. No.
Another rebound for Big Dave.
Around. Remember. And Anthony able to take it away. You know, here in the second half, Anthony's position's been big on Big Dave. He's kind of put him out of position.
I'll tell you, Kenneth Anthony's played has done a very good job today.
Pull up for word. Got it.
I think that's the biggest we've had today, right?
I think you're right. You're all right. From either side. No one's been up more than 3 until now. Back over here. Fakes. They swing it back. Pull up for 2. In and out. Down back the other way.
Here come the
Here
Gaels.
comes Early. Kicks it. Word for 3.
Fine.
Check the miss. Emily's fouled there. Yeah.
I was
Definitely.
going to say, it looked like, he was kind of, he had him boxed out.
Foul call on number 21.
Stanley had actually released his hands, and as he did that,
Gaels basketball.
he still was on the foul line. 4:41 remaining here in the third. We got a 5-point lead here for Mount St. Joe's. Inside here, Simile. Impatient there. Ransom with it. Shot clock at 13. Back to work. Chauncey work. Here's Big Dave.
See what they got?
Ransom from the parking lot. He might have hit that shopping center, Dan.
We're in East Baltimore, but he shot that from his own gym, it looked like.
People thought it was some warmth, maybe some fire to get rid of the ice. But yeah, no, Ransom's having a great day. Chris Wynn, doesn't he?
Right. Out of number for 3, in and out.
He had a little bit of time on that. Maybe he saw something I didn't, but I would have liked to see him work it a little.
Ranson here. Oh boy. Watch the Wahid transfer in from Georgetown Prep this season with the defense there. Shot clock at 8. Early. Defense here from Gonzaga. Word! Forced it up.
Big Dave with the rebound.
Yeah, that was good defense by the Zags.
It was. Pacing.
Shooting 2. That's Semele. That's his third.
Be interested to see what the great clutch he does on this. Checking back in for the Zags will be number 11, Patrick Shine. And for the Gaels will be number 23, Ituli. Big Dave with the free throw. Now, is Big Dave signed anywhere yet? Or?
Oh, no, Big Dave's a sophomore. So
That's right, you're right. Brother.
Now, his brother is a senior. Have not heard that he signed that yet.
Sure. See what they come out in here. See if Gonzaga goes back to their zone. St. Joe is having some trouble with that.
No, the jumper bounced away, no good. Coming back the other way here. Kicks it over. That's a 3, no good.
Big Dave on the rebound.
But let it in again now with the foul trouble. It was not much that the Gaels could do there.
He'd have stepped into that a second sooner. Big bucket.
He's been huge, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Right back.
Possession game here, 47-41.
Dan, I tell you, we got a duel going on here.
We do. 2 well-coached teams, go to 2 great conferences. St. Joe spreading the floor here.
Reversal! Rolls in early. How about it? Lead 8 here for the Gaels. Trying to bounce it, intercept it. Right the other way here.
What a...
Oh, shooting 2 is Antelone.
Saw on that too, St. Joe, when they come down, they filled the lanes well. Again, if anyone, coaches, kids, whatever, watches the high-level basketball, but part of why it's high level is the fundamentally sound things they do. Once again, sent all these guys off of the free throw line there. Count that one. Subbing back in for the Gaels is number 31. Word, the freshman. Younger brother to Chauncey Ward.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, there you got one a sophomore, one's a freshman.
You see them at least 3 more years. Hopefully, if they, the portal is, but hopefully we see them for a lot of more years to come. Big Dave helping on the press break. He does it all.
I know, right? Might see him sell popcorn here after this.
Might lure the team home.
That's a 3 back, no good.
Team's getting St. Joe's pulling away here a little bit. It's a big possession for Gonzaga.
Wow.
Gaels basketball.
Coming back in for the Gonzaga is Allen, the
brother, a Big D.
A little tempted. I'm looking at Monday night, and he's going to make a trip down D.C. during the week. But Roosevelt, Jackson, Reed, Coolidge, and Dunbar.
Really?
Two great matchups on the public school side with the weather transpiring things. That's tempting.
Exactly.
Tempting. Back inside, word, in there. 12 now here. Come on, St. Joe.
Starting to pull away a little bit. Let's see if the Jags call a timeout.
And they did. Second of the game. They have three remaining stitches. We're back. We're back here to game action now. And
You said there's some big games down in D.C. on the public school side.
yeah, indeed. They probably were supposed to be played Friday, but Roosevelt, Jackson, Reed, and Coolidge and Dunbar. That should be two fun ones there.
Coming in here now to the heart of the season, the big stretches. Uh-oh.
Well, that's a foul on Word. That's his fourth.
Foul call on number 31, C.R. Word.
They're saying for Word, that's only his second.
Eagles basketball.
A huge turn of offense there for the Gaels.
See what they can do here, Gonzaga.
Both teams with three. Dave again. And one.
Gonzaga really needs to go back to what they were doing. Be patient. It's a 10-point lead right now. You have plenty of time.
Foul call on number 31.
What you saw a little bit earlier was Gonzaga was doing a lot of rushing it. Shots that you didn't have to.
Shooting one.
Here we go, 43-53.
The and one here. And able to get it.
Next Sunday,
Cuts to 10.
two in addition to Super Bowl Sunday, a gigantic one for St. Francis and Mount Carmel.
Oh, that's a
Wow.
big one. Word at the buzzer! Gone and house! That's it in the corner. Yeah, I thought so too. 9-point lead after three for the Gaels. Trying to get it 24. We're back in full quarter. They're coming up. Fourth quarterback here, and the Gaels was able to extend their lead to 10 at one point down in the third. They look wild in the fourth quarter here. What you think the Zags need to do?
They need to, in 10 points, they don't have a ton of time. Number one, you got to keep the Gaels from
Early shooting tip.
Number one, you got to keep them from scoring. And number two, again, be a little more patient on the offense. I know you have to get the lead, but really feed it into your big.
Foul call on number 0.
Spread it out if you can get it into. First, I was thinking, weren't we just 11 o'clock last week?
We did call the game, our final game before the weather.
You know, can I get a sleeping day? I feel like, I work all week at a hospital, and then I got to be at a
Hey, look, the feeling's mutual, man. I know.
Or on the other hand, is it like Christmas comes every Saturday? I get up early to come to a game.
Next week, I have one more showcase on the girls' side.
Yeah.
But I won't be getting up as early.
Right.
No, you're not knocking those teams. It's too early.
No, I got you, man. Will watches it, man. I think he was starting games at 9 a.m. over there at Overly.
Good Lord. Yes, he was. Yes,
But
he
he's
was.
a military guy. Well, we're not. Well, I am, but not everybody's still in the military. We don't need to get up and have, he's doing uniform inspections the whole nine over there.
Shot clock at 12 here for the Zags. Looking up. Looking over. Cut. How about Word with the block? Shot clock at 5.
See what they run here, 7:19 is the...
And it's a learning, you see how Word is a learning aspect for him, because if you got fouls, at times he's fouled out of games this year, but a game like this, when you got a big man that's
as important as he is.
Yeah. Kind of got to be patient here. Tipped and missed there. Rebound back to his brother Chauncey Work. Where's what you call it? It's a family affair.
Yeah, I know. They brothers.
Sly and the Family Stone. Rest in peace to Sly. No, didn't get it. Knocked around. 6:50 remaining. Luamba, uh-oh. Mismatch.
Now, for the most of the day, he's had his body control. He would have just stopped 1 more second, gathered it up, easy layup. But Big Dave's having a day. I'm not going to beat him up at all. I've been very impressed with him.
He's having a big day indeed.
Just starting for him.
He wants his Eagles to look well. There goes older brother Allen. Red first, so no good. Allen gets it back and puts it through. Leave with an edge. Call there, 6:30 remaining.
See what they come out in here with plays out of bounds sets. Oh, he had him, yeah. Here we go in the press break.
Branson here. Flickers over. Word for three. Overshot, no good. Rebound back. Allen remember. Flicks it over. Nice pass with Waheed for three. In and out.
Branson with the rebound.
Branson with the board.
Branson, too, is just a high IQ player. When to speed it up, when to slow it down. Of course, when your dad's a coach, I'm sure they spend a lot of car rides and dinners and vacations and just talking about the game.
No lie. Foul there on Waheed.
Foul call on number 13,
Now, 2 years ago, was it at Coppin or Towson?
Towson.
Okay, I was trying to remember. And then last year, Hartford Community College.
Yeah. We're great as back at Morgan. We are happy.
Yes. Where was
Morgan and Towson? I know you're happy with the Towson.
I am. Both about the same distance. Towson might be a little closer, but...
Shot clock at 13. Oh, boy. Fades and hits! I'm up. There goes Classy. Things going well. Up 10.
56-46, 5:15 to go in this game.
Yeah, what a matchup.
At lead of the Baltimore Mount St. Joe, but I'm pretty sure the DC Gonzaga are not done by any means. See if they have one more run in them. Well, 1.5. You do a run, then you got to do a half a run to finish it.
Look at Gonzaga's remaining schedule here. They do a good job down in DC, and they update Matt Preps down there to see if we got some updates.
Gonzaga's really, considering this game was 11 o'clock tip, we have a pretty good crowd here, Damaris. I'm looking down here. It looks like Gonzaga's brought quite a few people, as have the Gaels.
So Gonzaga's last game was last week against Paul VI, which we just say wasn't pretty, but having a week off, and they get O'Connell next at home, and then they're host St. on the road, they get the math on us. A red Saturday night for the WCAC next week. I think they got several Saturday games next week.
Now, do they play Sunday games in the Washington? Okay. We have a big one on the Baltimore Catholic League next Sunday. Mount Carmel.
Yeah, Mount Carmel St. Francis.
One and
BCL lead for the Red League.
Taking that game for the Zags is number 4.
Big match on the private school series. If we get done early enough, we might go down and do Cabo and Pilates. We see how big that is for the black division
now
side.
Now, they playing next Sunday, too?
They're playing the next 2 Sundays.
Really?
As you've seen this probably on Sunday. That's our plan.
Calvert Hall used to do quite a few Sundays.
They did. I did it. I've done a couple over the years. Shot clock right, but it didn't hit the rim.
Gonzaga's like, don't call it. We're fine.
Right, we're good. We're straight. We're straight.
Like,
Come on.
At least ask me, right?
8-point game. 20
Basketball.
They said before the first game of 5 here. Supposed to be 6. I'm kind of glad it's 5 because the times is a little tight. No, it's always Long Island Lutheran and Mount Carmel and Spalding. Supposed to play Sidwell Friends.
Okay.
Stretch the times out, so now if something go over, you're not crunched the time.
I think an hour is good.
Timeout. At least it's 6 now. 6-point game here.
We ran an event earlier this year and we did an hour. Hour 45 is a good number. I think that's a really good, you don't have too much in between, but you're not rushing everybody in.
Yeah, we'll be back. We're back to game action here now. 3:57 remaining.
We're down to a 2-possession game here. St. Joe out of Baltimore, Gonzaga out of DC.
Clock at 14 here. Fakes it. Looks inside. Gets it back over. Clock at 6. 3, 2.
Gotta get it up.
1, Anthony. Got it.
Clock down.
Yeah.
Big possession.
Big bucket there.
The Gaels. 58.
Confidence bucket there also, fam. Looking back over. Swings.
You got it. Swing it back out. Restart your set. You got time here.
Yep.
Not a lot, but you do have
3 minutes remaining. Goodness. No good. Not back. And a reach and a foul. Mount St. Joe's first for the point.
Here we go, checking in, back in for the Gaels.
Number 23, Zeke Utility.
The freshman Ward.
They're coming back in.
Now, is he a Melo guy? Do you know Ward?
Not sure. Not sure. I'm thinking so.
Generally, if you're on the Thrills A-team, Durant, the whole group, you're usually on varsity as a freshman. Freshmen on varsity generally play at high levels.
Correct.
Foul on the floor.
Foul call on number 35, Kenneth Anthony. Eagles basketball.
2:49 left.
8 points, not 8 possessions.
Yeah. Out on the day, Mabanga. That's a 3 back here. In and out. And for Peterson.
Oh, block shot.
Looking, puts it up short. Stage with Mount St. Joe.
To St. Joe, because I thought in the beginning they were going to have no answer for him. They've done a good job of double teams and just being patient.
So now you see Anthony and Ward both running the game together.
They are. Checking in for the Zags. Number 10, Paul. And a diamond press again.
Got it over. Anthony sandwich there.
On that possession, somehow St. Joe had 2 guys on the right. If they would have had another guy on the left, you're looking at a pretty easy basket. But part of that, I'm sure, was just the press break and how it kind of unfolded.
Shot clock at 19 here. On pass.
2:20 to go, 8-point possession, 8-point game.
Early, yes.
Big. Looks like they're calling over on the St. Joe bench. They're going to call a slowed up set here.
Open 3, no. Big Ganger with the offensive board. Out of Mabanga now with it and puts it back in. The lead cut to 8, but times the enemy on the Purple Eagles of Gonzaga.
Back in that diamond press. Yeah, see how the spacing is here? Much better.
Straight up. Oh, it's a matchup zone?
It is. I don't think St. Joe's going to make a run into the paint, so they'll go now, 10 seconds.
Shot clock at 8 here.
I don't know if he knows.
Word. Oh, skip to my Lou, my darling.
What a backbreaker.
Foul call on number 4, Jacob Williams.
Tell you, Chauncey
Chauncey Williams, shooting 1.
I mean, the span of, let's see, they had that game around, what, 6:30 last night? You
Yep.
come back and play, you get 2 wins in the span of 18 hours here.
You do, you do.
And 1. Lane violation?
Lane violation.
Wow. Chance to shoot again?
Alan Mugambe looks like he's going back to the locker room, maybe. I don't know if he got hurt or...
He is going back maybe.
On the Eagles.
Might have cut maybe. Going near the trainer's area.
They're going to definitely want to get him. I know you don't have a lot of time, but...
Got it.
11-point game here.
Coming down the line here.
Purple and gray versus purple and gray.
Went inside, turned it over.
Gonzaga's got to get up. You can't sit. And I know there's not a lot of time. I don't know if they conceded yet, but you got to get up. You cannot let them kind of walk it up. Minute to go. 11-point game.
Double now at the top. Back over to Early. Shot clock at 12. Ooh. Early. Puts it up. And forced a foul call there. You talk about what you want. That's exactly what you want right there.
Foul call on number 4,
Foxy
Jacob
stood up.
Williams.
Maybe he was up with his own team. Okay. Something didn't
Aaron Curry,
sit well with
shooting
him.
2.
It don't appear to not sit well with him. Clutchy's been there since what, about the year 2000?
Oh, Glenn's been there longer than that.
90s?
92.
Oh, that long? On varsity?
Yeah.
Somebody told me once, his whatever year, it might have been the second, they said, if you don't do it this year, you're done. He did it. And then he did it. And then he did it.
Kept going. Kept going.
So this goes to show, never give up. 46 seconds to go.
Patience sometimes a virtue. You got the right man in there.
You do. You do.
We'll see how we do on the NFL level with that. Wahi for 3. Nope. Nice offensive rebound. Wahi backdoor. Anthony with his 4th, I think.
You know, I was talking to Sam Brand once, and he said certain guys are just coaches that need to be
Foul call
coached.
on number 35.
Clonchy is one at St. Joe. Sam was that way at
Oh, that's
Power.
his 5th. He's done.
Checking in for the Gonzaga will be number 15. Jack Lynch.
Jalil Wahi, shooting 2.
Tell you, he had a good game today. He might not have filled up the stat sheet, but Anthony definitely was a major difference neutralizing down there in the paint. And he got better as the game went on defensively. So he must have saw stuff adjusted. I don't know, you know.
So Gonzaga was supposed to take on St. Mary's Rankin on Friday, and I don't think that game happened.
Okay.
So we shall see when that makes up, but the next game officially, right now, will be Bishop O'Connell.
Okay.
Senior night on Tuesday for the Gaels at home against their rival, one of their main rivals, Calvadon.
Okay.
And then they get Mount Carmel twice in a 3-day span. We had a second matchup on the Friday Hoop Showdown. That's a travel call.
A lot of fun, you know, back to back with Mount Carmel, Tony Martin. BCL is right on the horizon tournament.
Yeah.
MIA.
Eagles basketball.
MIA be first.
And the AAI.
Diane will
Yeah.
be 2 weeks from now.
And I believe last night, Maryville with the win over Mercy in the Classic.
Oh, they played the Classic last
They
night.
did at Towson University.
Hey, okay.
Glad to see they kept that going.
Yeah,
Obviously,
with IND
folding.
closing up.
You know, events like that, schools when you have a rivalry game, it's just
Foul call
a lot of the
on
students
number
really take that
15.
in. When they're loaded. I know, for instance, I never want to miss St. Francis St. Joe.
No doubt.
BJ
You know,
Brinson,
games like that.
shooting 2.
Really fun. It gets alumni back in when you can.
Done ball Lake Clifton in many years.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Most of the Baltimore City teams are rivals.
Poly City. especially this year.
Most of the BCL and MIA opponents are rough.
Milford, Newtown.
Yeah.
Obviously, Lagrange and Parkville. Overly Perry Hall. You know, just you could go on and on and on. St. Paul's.
Also, Perry Hall had a little rivalry.
They did.
Still do, I think. That's a jumper there. No good.
Randall South Milford.
Oh, yes. That's a big one. Stays here. You go down the Beltway in the WCAC, Gonzaga and DeMatha. It's a great rivalry. Paul the 6th in recent years. Out of their opponents. St. John's and Gonzaga, the DC mates, along with Archbishop Kell.
Wild Lake Oakland Mills.
Yes, big rivalry there in Howard County. Floater, got it.
Oh, that's big.
Wahid, that's going to do it.
Clotsy with his, I don't know what number.
He's up there now in the win total. But he got 28 hours here. And the Gaels win this one by 10, 66. One down, 4 more to go. We're ahead of the St. James and Bishop Fatima. Come back at you at the Very Melo Classic here for Morgan State University.
Most valuable player. Excuse me. The Academic Excellence Award will be announced first. From Gonzaga High School, number 15, Jack Lynch.
Banquet award ceremony here. Wasn't sure they had it. Hopefully it turned off their hits this year.
The Academic Excellence Award is presented by DTLR Sports. The most valuable player from the first game is brought to you by Kaiser Permanente is number 1, BJ Watson.
No shot.
With 21 points.
Here to come from Morgan State University, the Very Melo Classic. Coming back at
This is Die Sporting Network.